Oh honey, I am so not threatened by you. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. Last information check. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last information check. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. So you're the needy press. Last information check. You're the needy press. So you're the needy press. Last information check. You're the needy press. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. My man with a 10-foot pole. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. You're just mad because I have a chat. Last information check. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. Last information check. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. You don't have a man. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Starlight. We can talk about.
Yeah, Starlight. Starbright.
Yes, so Starlight.
Speaking of Starlight, Stardom is more like it. So speaking of Stardom, let's get this out of the way.
I had not spoken on Hello Starlight for quite some time.
It's fucking crazy around here. Like, it's totally fucking nuts. Yeah, it's been crazy as far as Starlight goes.
Jenny, though, did you see Starlight's newest thumbnail? She's pissing on your hat, girl.
No.
She is. She's pissing on the mob boss's hat.
Oh, no, Jenny.
Shots fired. Pew, pew.
Let's be realistic. Who gives a fuck about Hello Starlight at the end of the day?
Hey, Starlight.
The baby of the DC.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm only gonna do this for 5 minutes. Before I go to bed, I just have to address this.
Pull up.
See how Daddy likes that.
Listen to the shit this bitch says.
I'm digging through cow shit to get shrooms, to get high on.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Starlight.
It's on, Starlight.
I think that's fucking funny and that's cute. Well, I can be funny and cute too.
She is a nasty little skank. That's all she's ever been.
What's the matter, Starlight? You mad?
She tries to get all this internet dick, though. Get you a little piece of it, Starlight. It's fun.
Ew.
Get your own content, bitch.
If you don't want people to respond, then shut your fucking mouth, Starlight. God dang it, you got me fucked up.
Because you're obsessed with my vagina. Literally obsessed with my vagina.
You like Hello Starlight? You're such a fucking idiot.
Somebody go pamper her ass.
Hey, Starlight. I just deleted that little short I put up talking about your ex-husband.
I actually tried to put your ex-husband's picture as my avatar, but I couldn't get it to work. But I can get it on my community post.
There you go, Starlight. That's for you.
Fuck every fucking one of you all that goes live to defend Hello Starlight.
Really? You've been around here all these years, and you're gonna be pathetic like that? Seriously?
Alright. Yeah, Starlight, basically you can just go fuck yourself.
Hello Starlight. I'm gonna say this once and for all. We're going to go real life now, Starlight. It's on now, baby.
Where Starlight's been holding the moral high ground for how long about anti-doxing?
I know, right?
See how Daddy likes that.
What a fucking lunatic.
And Starlight, when you grow a set of balls, you're more than welcome to show up any fucking time you choose, bitch. Pull up. Anytime you grow a set.
So again, Starlight, you want to play? Let's dance. Let's dance.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself, Starlight. You're a piece of shit.
Have a good day, Starlight. Touch the grass.
Hello, everybody. I have to point out Luna Rose's comment real quick. Internet dick is the best dick. Bad connection anytime. Oh, that's good. I like it. Hi, Andy.
Someone say internet dick. Internet
Did you
dick.
just wake up?
Yeah, a little while ago.
Got your deep voice on.
Hey now.
Hey now.
You know, it's funny that like a lot of people here don't know like the whole backstory with what you just played.
No, they don't. People ask me about it all the time. They're like, who were those people? Why are they saying that?
You know
Yeah.
what? It's actually funny that I hold on. I think my mic is
I
low.
need that clip of Hormaxer when he's going, I'm gonna fuck your
That's
ass.
on Evil Apes. That's on
I
Evil
can't
Apes. Yeah,
find it. I need it.
I'll find it for you.
Okay.
But um, what was I gonna tell you? So, like, a couple of those people, I'm actually kind of friendly with now.
Like what, Mander?
No, well, I've always been friends with Amanda, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I
like
don't
the
even know
Truth and
the.
Wendy V.
Oh yeah, I don't care. I don't fuck with them. They don't
Yeah.
fuck with me, and I like it like that.
So I went into uh the Truth Live the last time, and she's like,
See, I don't even
"Oh,
get her notifications. That's how
she hardly
irrelevant
doesn't go
she
live
is in my
anymore." Yeah.
algorithm.
And she's like, "I guess I can let you hang out here since being, I don't even go at Starlight anymore, you know."
Yeah, she hung that up. It's nice. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And anyways, I'm actually getting
I
ready
got
for work.
now instead of the truth, I have Dreamer Craft Corner.
I saw that. I saw that. I gotta admit though, this new story arc of Tity is fascinating.
I
I'm gonna,
know.
I'm gonna love all the alien talk.
Yeah, that's something. She's really into these aliens all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
You think she got probed?
No, I think she's crazy.
Hey, shit show. What's up, AC?
You sound like you're underwater.
I am.
What up, shit show? Long time no
Let's see
see.
here. Hello. Oh shit. Sorry, I had my auto tuner on.
Your what?
My auto tuner.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, I have this mixer. Watch, check it out. Hold on.
In the night, I hear
Hey, baby Starlight.
Oh, baby Starlight. Where's Angel?
I love you so much.
Do the auto tune.
Okay.
All right, this is.
That's all you know how to do.
Hey now, baby love. Hello, Starlight. Luna Rose Chan.
Say hi to the
Texas
chat.
girl. Hey now. I love you guys so much.
I need one of those. That's great.
The shit shows finally came back.
Shit show, turn your caps lock off, sir.
Why are you yelling, sir?
Hey, everybody. Bree with the dirty keyboard. Your channel makes me laugh. It's fucking funny.
Who, Bree? Bree with the
Bree
dirty
with
keyboard?
the dirty keyboard, yeah. Has little roaches on it. Yeah, that bitch. I haven't told you about that one. I'm sure you've heard me talk about her.
Murder on the dance floor.
Nicole.
Man, a lot of pretty
Alrighty
girls
then.
in here. Who's
I
available?
know, I got a lot of ladies.
Who's available? Put a 1 if you're available. Put a 2 if you don't care.
Are you available, Andy?
No, I'm taking Madden.
Okay.
I'm just saying for other guys in chat, you know.
Only bitches use caps lock like that, AC. You type like a bitch. Oh man. Oh man.
So what are you gonna get into today?
Well, Gypsy got her driver's license. So it's gonna start there because it's just kind of short and sweet, and then I'm gonna go into La Titty. I don't have much to say about Gypsy until some new shit comes out. Her show comes out, what, in a couple weeks, I think?
She has a show?
Oh my god, yes. You didn't know that. So
No.
technically the 3rd season.
I'm really not that much about the Gypsy Rose, but I
Oh,
am down for some La Titty.
I know, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I'm all about La Titty.
You know you love Gypsy Rose. You're probably a fan.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I really don't know that much about her.
That's a good thing. Keep it that way. So here she is in all her glory, the mommy murderer herself. This must be why they're selling her golf cart on Facebook Marketplace.
I thought she fixed that nose.
She did. She got a nose job.
It still looks kind of big.
Yeah.
Big news. I am
How dare you, Marie?
She needs a booster seat because she's I mean, I'm short too, so I can't say much, but she's like 4'11". She looks tiny right there and scary. Look, she got all her teeth fixed, Andy.
I see that.
No more silvers, but she does have that denture. She can still pop that motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying?
She still doesn't hold a candle to my Latiti.
No, nobody holds a candle to
No.
a titty.
No.
Driver. And I have to go to the store. So come along with me.
That might be copyright.
I don't think so.
What's she driving?
I don't know. That seat's like way up there too, man.
Well, that is the thing, okay? And I will say, as a short driver, I'm scared all the time. Like, if I get in a wreck, this airbag is gonna fuck me up.
I'm sorry, but my Mexican will not let me sit
pain.
like that. Being a Mexican, you just can't sit like that. You gotta lean that shit back. I'm sorry.
I feel her pain here. She's driving the short bus. Stop it, Marie.
2 hands on the wheel.
Hell yeah. Well, you know, so far so good. She does have a baby now. Did you know that?
Yeah. For all you people that denied her even being pregnant, there's the
Well,
baby.
to be fair to those people, because I believe she had a baby, but to the ones that still believe she hasn't shown the baby, so they still.
But I'm pretty sure there's records, right? People have already looked into that, right?
I don't think she's that slick to fake a pregnancy and a baby.
Partially in December and partially in January. The course was pretty easy. The questions were pretty okay. The in-car driving.
Just saying, my 15-year-old is taking driver's ed right now. It's not rocket science. Yeah, but it's not rocket science. She's just doing the book part of it right now.
Man, I can't believe your kid's already in high school.
I know. Fuck. What is happening?
That's just the other day.
On this dimensional plane.
Jesus.
We need a Latiti bingo card. I'm on a different dimensional plane. She's been saying that a lot lately. All right, here we go. Does Gypsy not remind you of Alf? There's just something about her face that reminds me of Alf. No? Andy?
I don't see it.
You don't see it? Okay.
I don't see it.
Well, I'll have to show you
maybe because Alf was such a lovable character. I don't want to associate him with the.
She
with
probably
the
eats cats. Well, she was a pillow princess, so we know she was. Yeah. She said she was a pillow princess when she was in prison. You know what that is?
No, what is that?
Like, girls would go down on her, basically.
Oh, it's not a bad thing.
No, but nobody admits to it, so I'm pretty sure she's lying. She ain't no pillow. She probably got it one time. And she did it for biscuits and gravy. I forgot that part. She let someone do that so she could have their biscuits and gravy. Do what you gotta do, I guess.
Look, there's like a lot of look, in jail where there's a lot of butchers in there, you know, so that's like Disneyland for them, you know, when they come in there. Because they get all the women, you know, like, and then
Gypsy hung out with the pedos.
Oh God, really?
Facts. All right, here we go.
Oh, you know, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about. She was hanging out. She was PC'd up.
What's that?
So that's like you can't hang out in regular population. So
no,
she
listen.
Has to PC up. That's where all the pedophiles are at. I know what you're talking about.
Let me tell you something about Chillicothe. That's the prison that she went to. If I ever have to go to prison, please send me to Chillicothe because it's like a women's center. Yeah. It's not like orange is the new black. Yeah, you know what I mean? So
well, politics and stuff like that for women are different. I don't know about that. I know, you know, I know what happens in men's prisons and stuff. So like if you are like very well known or a murderer like that and you fear for your life, what you do is you PC up, it's called, right? So then they take you to another prison where you're more looked after, but you gotta like be around like predators and child
Like
molesters and
protective
rapists.
custody is what you're
PC, yeah,
saying.
protective
Yeah,
custody. Yeah,
protective custody. Yeah.
it's called PCing up. So that's probably what she did. That's
No,
when
she hung out with the freaking pedos because they accepted her because she's a weirdo like that.
Can
Gypsy
women
has
be a
some.
pedo?
Yes, a woman can be a pedo. You see those teachers that get arrested all of the time for
Nah,
effing their students?
I call those kids lucky. Come on, stop it. Some of
No,
those
that
teachers
is
are
awful.
hot.
Someone's gonna clip that, Andy. You better watch your ass. Jesus
It's
Christ.
just a joke. I get
Well,
it.
you know.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh God.
I gotta tell you to calm down.
I know.
All right, let's watch this bitch. I'm ready to move on.
I'd be wilding out sometimes, you know.
I know.
Parking and turning into lanes or streets. I have a tendency to pull in too fast, and so that's what I have to work on. But for the most part, I'm a pretty good driver. I bought a car, and it's my first car. I'm super excited. I like it a lot. It's a lot like Misty's car.
This is the worst film job ever. Tity could do better.
I feel like it's manageable.
Well, it's because she has her window open.
No, I think she just has it like.
I'm doing a little
I don't
better.
know.
That's because her window's open and no noise from the wind.
Is it? Oh, does Gypsy smoke in the car? That's because we caught Jib smoking ciggies. Okay, she's smoking those Marlboro Reds. You better not be smoking with that baby in the car, Gypsy. Just saying.
Things for Aurora and myself, so I'm gonna run in right quick, and I will be right.
I can drive in a straight line. Did she say I can drive in a straight line? Bitch!
All right, I got everything I need.
I would not be
Get
able
your
to drive
belly
like
up.
that.
What?
I could not be able to
Look,
drive the way she's
she's
driving.
so close to the steering wheel. I don't even get that close. She is all up on that steering wheel.
Those new
you
seats
better
go.
hope that airbag does not come out, Gypsy.
Those
You're gonna need
seats
another. She's gonna need another new nose. Okay, go ahead.
Those seats go pretty high. I mean, I would think she'd be able to see pretty good. Just tilt that.
She probably doesn't know how to use it.
You know, you know,
Like
right? Though her
It's
feet,
like your wheelchair Gypsy.
her feet can't touch the pedal. That's what it is, right?
Right, but with nowadays with these newer cars, you can lift the seat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it goes up and then
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I heard these newer cars like the you can actually move the pedal more back, like.
Yeah, probably.
You know,
depends on what she has.
Yeah.
They do have that option though sometimes. She is so close. It's going to bother me now how close she is to the steering wheel. Is it just me?
No, it bothers the shit out of me too. What kind of car is that? Because that car looks so. Even like the shifter looks big.
Doesn't it? Maybe the camera angle. Oops, hold on. Marie said something. Oh, hey, Jamie.
I have a 300, so like I'm able to move around the steering wheel and I can actually push it in.
It's a Nissan. Someone says a Nissan. Whatever. You have a Cadillac.
Who?
Don't you? Don't you have a Cadillac?
I have a 300. So the steering wheels are like flexible now. I don't know. Maybe she can move that steering wheel more in.
Yeah, that's another thing. You can usually adjust the steering wheel now.
Yeah.
Like even more so than, it's not just a little lever, you can like customize that shit.
So, now it's a journey back home. Okay, so I am back home now. So thank you to everyone.
I did it! Yay!
This journey to learn how to drive. I
That's
was
funny.
very nervous.
She put her seatbelt on before she closed the door. That is weird.
Thank everybody for their encouragement.
Well, no, not before I shut the door.
Hey, everybody.
I bet that was her first solo drive up to the Dollar General, which is like a mile. Just saying. Congratulations, Gypsy. Stay over in the bayou, though. Don't come over anywhere else. I guess she's allowed to drive to her boyfriend's house. Y'all better watch out. Woo Woo Bestie's going to be finding Gypsy. There's some crazy people in the Gypverse, Andy. You don't even know.
Do you think like people were like behind her honking at her? Or,
Like,
hurry up, get out of the way, slowpoke.
Oh, bitch. No, her town is so small. Basically, everyone's related to each other.
Oh.
Don't say it like that. Oh, I don't know. Incest happens.
Yeah.
Over there. Don't make me get into it. She's still with the baby daddy. Yes, allegedly, as far as we know. I don't know. Oh, Kenny boy. Maybe that's why she got it, so she can like keep tabs on Ken. Hey, Brent.
Weren't you guys talking about that maybe her and her boyfriend might have been related? No, right?
No, that was her husband. So okay. She got out and she had a husband.
That's the guy I'm talking about.
And then she left him.
I remember
for her ex-fiance from prison, blah, blah, blah. What about him? What'd you ask me? Sorry.
No, nothing. Go ahead.
That's it. That's all I had to say about that. Andy?
She's doing DoorDash?
Oh my God, shut up. I would die.
That's what Aaron said.
No, I think it's a joke. Oh, that'd be something.
Yeah, Jamie. I mean, I gotta draw the line somewhere, right?
Jamie, where did I see you the other day? I think it was in LB, in one of her chats. That teen mom stuff's been popping off over there. And then the Ruby Frankie documentary came out on Hulu. It was really good. I still have questions about the dad, though. I'm just talking out loud. Sorry. If you haven't watched it, people in the chat, go watch that documentary on Hulu. Devil in the Family, I think is the name of it.
I'm gonna write it down. Hold on. One you should watch too is the Kendrick Lamar documentary they got on there.
Is it an older one or a new one?
Hulu. I think it was last year.
I've seen one. No. It was it had to be 4 years ago, though.
No. This is brand new, but it's like right before the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they were kind of taking Drake's side on it, like, oh, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I've loved Kendrick Lamar for a very long time. My favorite album is Damn. That's a good album. Love him. I rapped.
Yeah. I was about to say that. I remember that night we were all karaoke.
Yeah.
With me, Robin, and then you were like, and then you did that one. I was like,
yes.
Wow.
I did
had no idea. Had no idea you got down like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So let's talk about Ola Tity.
Cool. Okay, I'll drop down now because I have to get ready for work, but I'll be listening.
Oh my God, I thought you wanted to talk about La Tity.
I do, I really do, but like I have to go to work and make money.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Love you so much.
Love you so much.
Bye, chat.
Bye. All right. Get out.
Wait, my mouth is not working. Hold on.
Don't make this awkward. All right. Anyhow, hello, everybody. Now that I can kind of see the chat a little better. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. Woohoo! Yay! All right. I don't think there's really much else I could say about Gypsy right now. And plus, I'm sure Morbid will have some stuff to talk about tonight. I figure he's going live. Is there a basketball game? It's Friday. Up in his house. TGIF. Yes. All right. So, let's see. What else? Anything else on old Gyp today? I know her fucking goon squad never sleeps, for fuck's sake. Now Natasha Cooper is all up in there. What the fuck? I swear, the Gypverse is getting toxic. It's getting toxic. Toxic. Kevin Frankie pissed me off. You have a good reason to. Yes, I feel like he's still a little brainwashed because I mean, I don't know. There are certain things that he says that I don't know, and I worry. I don't know. I mean, do you think Ruby Frankie can be reformed into a good person? I don't know. It's kind of sad that they lost their mom, you know what I mean? But she's a horrible person. She's a horrible person, Ruby Frankie. I think Jody Hildebrand should like stay locked up. Ruby, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. What's going to happen to Ruby Frankie when she gets released? Because I think she only got what? Conspiracy, do you know how much time Ruby got? I want to say it was 9 years, maybe more. I don't know. Jody is a monster. Yeah. Yeah. What a weirdo. And in the documentary, they show clips of when Jody Hildebrand was quote unquote possessed because Jody moved into the Frankie home and took Sherry, who's the oldest daughter. She took her bedroom and she was like possessed by a demon, alleged. There's like video clips of her in these times of possession. What a weirdo. What is going on in Utah? What the fuck? Seriously, is it the desert? What is making these people so crazy? All these moms losing their minds. Also over Nicole, I can't stand that. Oh, what? You haven't watched it yet? You should definitely watch it. You're going to like it. Conspiracy. It's really good. Yeah, Mormons. No offense if you're a Mormon, but what the hell? Fundamentalists. Because that's where they had, wasn't Warren Jeffs up there? Not that he is a Mormon, but he's FLDS. We don't really have Mormons down here where I'm from. Anyways, all right. So we're going to talk about old Tity. She has been, hey, Keshi Kesh. Okay, so if you don't know who Tity is, you're hiding under a rock. There are multiple generations into. They are the chosen. Hold on, I don't like this font. I can't read it. They are not the most special, and they are all prophets. Yeah, Ruby and Jody Hildebrand, they thought they were gods. And even Chad said that he looked at Jody like a god. That's fucking crazy. And she's the reason he was sent to that wilderness camp. But I don't know. It's crazy how it got to, I don't know. Ruby's a terrible person. I think Ruby Frankie was going to be the next Lori Vallow. That's where she was headed. She thought her two youngest children were demons. Jody's bishop. We'll have to go over Ruby's diary, or her journal, I should say. Looks like a Warren Jeff's brother. Ugh, that guy creeps me out. One has, It's nuts that people can get like that. All right. Okie dokie. I guess I'm going to start talk about old Tity. Leticia. Leticia has been doing the most. Y'all, I predicted it because I'm a litidiologist. And I was like, it's not going to be long. Justice for Robert and Angel. Yeah. I put Angel on the thumbnail. Angel! 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 Oh my God. Tity. So I knew it would only be a matter of time. Oh, Conspiracy, you should really stick around or listen to my last stream. It's like an intro to Tity. Leticia. Her channel name on YouTube is Love Notes for TLC. So look her up. I knew it was only a matter of time before she was going to start exploiting, if you will, Robert. And man, is she ever exploiting Robert. And now his mother, oh my God, it is a mess per usual in Tity land. Lord have mercy. This man, there's something not right with Robert, guys. There's something not right. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm starting to think he might be a slow adult. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like she's kind of taking advantage of a lesser individual. Poor guy, and he's got such bad back problems. I don't know. It's a mess. So yeah, she has been filming her and Robert. It's very Stockholm syndrome. Whims. You're on a roll today. Poor Robert. This guy, y'all. I don't know what to think. Yeah, it's her fiance. They're engaged. Yes, they are engaged. Oh, Robert. And she's just, he just takes it. And he's very sensitive. He cried. Let me just play the clip. Let's roll the clip, shall we? All right. So yesterday, Leticia thought it would be a good idea to bring, Robert on the stream so he could confess some of his sins. I don't know what she was thinking, but here we go.
Okay. So I asked him in a private conversation. So if that's aired anywhere, you know that they have a hidden audio of us. We were talking about the fact that they have hidden footage of everyone, including the people like celebrities that end up getting killed off and all this lying.
All right, I'm going to speed it up a little bit and go and grab me some water. I'm going to play the music in the background I'm afraid she's going to try to strike me because she will try. Also, Tity, you said your monetization went through. So turn your super chats on. I mean, at least make a little bit of money if you're going to be out here, putting your whole ass out and your fiancés. Let's see. All right. I don't know if that'll help or not, but
bullshit they talk about, whatever. It is what it is. Like Marilyn Monroe, and they made it look like a suicide and whatever, but they catch them in their private hours, and then they ask them face to face, are you willing to confess your sins? Are you really willing to confess this to the world, that you've done this willingly, and that you, whatever. They always denounce it. That's why the celebrities come and go. Because they chose stardom. Because they chose selfishness. They chose their ego. I don't choose that. I choose God. And I choose Robert. And Robert said he chooses me. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's begin. Okay. So first off, I'll start. I told Robert that since we are possibly pregnant again, since we miscarried back in December and we got pregnant back in October, that we were very sad about it. It hurt us very much. And I told him, I said, this is just a learning tool for us to realize that that is inappropriate for us to be fornicating prior to marriage. And I understand we're all fallen angels. We don't all have the cleanest records. And even with Robert, when we had first met, he had disclosed to me, and I had to think about this long and hard. He had said that he went online.
Okay. Of course, I leave at the part that I want to hear, so I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
Denounce it. That's why the celebrities come and go, because they chose stardom, because they chose selfishness. They chose their ego. I don't choose that. I choose God, and I choose Robert. And Robert said he chooses me. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's begin. Okay. So first off, I'll start. I told Robert that since we are possibly pregnant again, since we miscarried back in December and we got pregnant back in October, that we were very sad about it. It hurt us very much. And I told him, I said, this is just a learning tool for us to realize that that is inappropriate for us to be fornicating prior to marriage. And I understand we're all fallen angels. We don't all have the cleanest records. And even with Robert, when we had first met, he had disclosed to me, and I had to think about this.
Hold on, did I miss the part? Hold on.
We were talking about the fact that they have hidden footage of everyone, including the people like celebrities that course, and then they ask them face to face, are you willing to confess your sin? That you, whatever, they always denounce it. That's why the celebrities come and go. I don't choose that. I choose God, and I choose those. Okay, I told Robert that since we are possibly pregnant again, since we miscarried back in December. And we
okay, right there. Like, this is the second. She's possibly pregnant. When I heard that, my heart just immediately sank, because the last thing that this woman needs is another baby. Okay, listen up, Robert. Listen up. Tity should never be around children or animals. But there is a reason she doesn't have the two that she had. This woman gave birth. She vlogged the whole thing. And by the way, if you go to her channel, she just put up all of her old videos again. Most of them. Some of them are missing, but most of them are there. So if you really want to deep dive on Tity, just go scroll down her videos, go to the bottom and go up. That's what I did. Start at the bottom of the videos and work your way up. It's a bumpy ride, but this woman threatened the life of her unborn child, repeatedly punched her belly, like it was bad. And then as soon as she had it, CPS took it immediately.
Back in October, that...
Oh, and let us not forget, of course, Leticia also lit her daughter's crib on fire. Not her daughter. Her daughter was not in the crib, but she lit the daughter's crib on fire. Yes.
Sad about it. It hurt us very much. And I told him, I said, this is just a learning tool for us to realize that that is inappropriate for us to be fornicating prior to marriage. And I understand we're all fallen angels. We don't all have the cleanest records. And even with Robert, when we had first met, he had disclosed to me, and I had to think about this long and hard. He had said that he went online to onlinebootycall.com and
onlinebootycall.com. I'm surprised nobody's found his profile yet. Onlinebootycall.com. Robert was getting it in on onlinebootycall.com. Hey, Muna. First of all, even if you aren't a Christian, you know that human spirits are not. Well, I don't know what she believes. She believed. Tity said today that she predicted 9/11. I mean, maybe she did. Who knows? She's on a different, what'd she call it? A different plane. Can't remember. All right, let's continue here. So, poor Robert. Like, what are you thinking right now, Robert? What is going through your mind?
had a registration on it, And I was like, whoa, I don't know if I can accept that. But then he showed me through daily communication and attention that he wasn't that type of individual, that he only delved into it to check it out, and he chose otherwise. So there may be accounts out there for the two of us on these dating apps, on these inappropriate sites, but we admit to these things. I have looked up pornography. He's looked up pornography. It is what it is. We have, idolized or sexualized, you've womanized women that were celebrities. That's correct. And we all have fallen to that degree. Do you do that now?
No.
Is that just the type of person you are?
No.
And so is this permanent record viable to you, that this is online and you know what I mean? Do you think that it reflects the person you truly are?
No.
But for a moment it shows that you had, what's the word?
Everyone has their curiosity in them, and so they want to look into things and see what they are.
Exactly.
Now, just so you know, in a minute after we play this confessions of sins that she's having him do, this couple's therapy that she's holding, his mom gets pissed and calls Robert at like 10 o'clock last night. And of course, Tity puts, starts live streaming what his mother said. And I mean, she's spot on. Good for you, Robert's mom. You need to save your son, ma'am. I pray for you. I will. It's sad. Poor Robert. And Angel!
We're only human and we're prone to error. That's what it is. So when we had discussed just now, a moment prior to filming and talking about it, I told him that I need you to confess the truth. If you want to be with me, you need to confess it in front of God and everyone else, that you're willing to marry me. And, if we have a bastard child in me now, that we're willing to
do you hear her? Like, she had to call it a bastard child. Not just, if I'm pregnant now. No, if I have this bastard child, then we are going to have no option but to get married, is what she's saying. Look at her eyes. That just screams crazy.
You need to confess it in front of God and everyone else that you're willing to marry me. And, if we have a bastard child in me now, we're willing to fix that, to adjust it for our story, for the future of our children, if we possibly have any, yes. Which is up to God. And yes, it hurts because this is real life and this is true. And it seems like I have scripted this. Have I scripted this?
No.
Nope, this is all real. And I do want to say something while I'm thinking about it. And Miss Moonbear made a video. If I have time, I'll go over it. Y'all subscribe to Miss Moonbear. But like, I see people going in Tity's chat and saying some pretty god awful shit. And then like saying to call it 5150 and to call animal welfare. Don't do that. I don't know. I don't think unless you see something that is truly fucked, because she does some truly fucked stuff. And then, people are trying to figure out where Robert works. Like, don't call that man's job. Leave that man alone. He is a victim here. This man is a victim.
Created this. And so I told him that I needed him to confess everything that he has done in order for me to progress. So you've done things like...
Yeah, Tity, conspiracy. Had something happened to her? Like, does she have... Yes, she does. Okay. Yes, she does. She'll tell you she doesn't. And that she just has complex PTSD. And everything that she does that's crazy is because she has complex PTSD. But she doesn't take medicine, and she just smokes weed. Medicinal marijuana. That is her medicine. And I don't think it works. How did she... Oh my God, y'all. We gotta listen to the waffle story. It's fucking disgusting. She told this story about it. Oh my God. All right, I'm pushing play.
Lie to your mother about smoking.
Yeah.
For a while. And she's going to find out at some point, you know, and be upset, but at least you stopped.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I tried to tell your mother about it. You told me, shh. And I realized your mother wasn't that open to communication about that stuff yet. And I get that. I see that. Some people are a little bit more hesitant. It's not that you say that she dislikes me to the point of hatred, but it is disconcerting that that I have this record online and that she came across it, and that I believe the rest of your family did also, and have shied away from communicating with me. And that's unfortunate because they chose to read me as, you know, judge me by that. Robert did not. Robert saw me for who I was before
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
before he judged me. And I love him very much, and I'm willing to confess to you and to God and to everyone that I love him so much. I want him to change too with me, to progress. I love him. I don't want him to leave my side.
This poor
And
guy.
So I'm sorry. I love you so much. I'm sorry I'm making you do this now.
I know.
I'm sorry it feels like that. Like
I'm holding my tears right now.
I know that you're always so willing to accommodate me, but this does feel forceful in a way, and I'm sorry. But this has to come out.
She even admits that it feels forceful. You are. Tity, get this man off your camera. Quit pulling him into your fuck shit. I feel so bad for this guy. I do think he's a slow adult, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that as an insult, but there's something not right with Robert, y'all. No one in their right mind would put up with this shit. And then talking about her getting pregnant. No. Why was she doing that stuff to her unborn baby? Because she's crazy. She's fucking nuts. Bananas. Bananas. She is absolutely bananas. And it's interesting. I don't know why. There's something that draws you into her madness. It's like you can't fucking look away. Like, what the fuck is she gonna say next? Because she has said some really fucked up things. I'm telling you, go back, Conspiracy, if you're like bored cleaning the house, you know, you don't have anything to listen to, go back and listen to my last stream that I did on Tity. I gave a pretty decent background on her. So check that out. But here we go, guys.
One way or another, because if this gets publicized, then they're gonna publicize every information about everybody I know. So yes, he's done awkward things in the shadows. He's done inappropriate, perverse things in the shadows. He said things that were inappropriate. He's mocked people. He still jokes about it. We watch raunchy comedy together. It's okay sometimes when we're learning in this day and age, the fallen world, this destroyed world, that it's okay to progress. And we've talked about my boundaries. He has adjusted, stopped watching certain shows that womanize celebrities.
She might, Bendy.
Watching, he turns to me when there's an inappropriate scene. I know that I laugh when I watch it. I know I don't get aroused. Whereas like the male psyche has a tendency to get more aroused. So he knows what to do to combat any types of issues. And I appreciate that. He's very considerate of my needs. And he's very responsible. And the next thing we have to talk about is a little more uncomfortable. But I'll talk about one other thing too that I have to confess is that even for my like food stamps, I didn't know if it would work out with Robert and I living here for 6 months, and I didn't transition my.
The blankets in the background, like all of the blankets, they overwhelm me. Like, cause look, there's blankets on the chairs in the background. Tity does not like the cat hair to get on the furniture, so she covers it all in these blankets. I can't. Or maybe just get some covers. I don't know. Chair covers. And that, you know what else? They filmed the other day in the car together, and they were listening to like the Lion King soundtrack, like from the Disney cartoon, like the very first line, you know, the king undisputed, respected, saluted. Be prepared. They were like listening, and I thought that was weird. I just thought that was odd. I don't know. It's just an observation.
My food stamps, and I will at this point, to this location because I used my former address. And I'll do that. I'm willing to adjust, even if it means I lose my benefits, definitely, entirely. But I also know that I had asked him, what if I lose the benefits anyway because I get married to you? And I said, are you willing to lose the allotment for the SNAP, the food stamps that I get? Because if I'm married to you, they probably would incorporate his income. And he said that he was willing to marry me, and it didn't matter about that extra money. And I didn't have to sit there and like ponder over.
Otherwise, I wouldn't ask for your hand.
Oh
I'm
my.
in shock still. I truly am. I've never been seen like Robert sees me, and admired. And it's flattering, but at the same time, I know it's against God's will to love him more than God. So that's why I'm doing this for him. That's why I'm helping him heal. I'm helping him to learn that the light is there, the truth. And so, yeah, thank you for seeing me.
Awkward. Robert needs a wellness check. That's a joke. Just a
I don't know
joke.
if you want to incorporate anything about like we had talked about. I kind of gave him the words, the terms.
Look, he's
to kind of break this to people.
crying.
It's
This
like,
guy,
he
this poor
understands
guy.
that where he
Oh, bless him. Bless his little heart. Like, he's crying, y'all. Oh, I feel so bad for him. I want to give you a hug, Robert. I hope you're okay, buddy. We're rooting for you.
works, he gets paid money, and he understands the concept that money is the root of all evil. He gets that, and he does things at work that he finds to be inappropriate at times, to maybe see something he's not supposed to see, you know.
This man is also a military vet. He like broke his back during his time. I'm not sure what he does now, but she has a thing for military men. I said this last time. It's a pattern. When she was pregnant, the guy that got her pregnant was allegedly a military man, because I don't even think he was the baby daddy. She just said he was. And then her ex-husband, I think, is ex-military as well. So, just saying, it's a pattern.
He understands. He may not go to church or anything like that. He may not be Catholic. He told me he was agnostic. But I asked him if he did truly believe in a higher power. And like I had explained to people, that my belief in the higher power is the extraterrestrials and aliens are the higher power, the demigods that lead to the God that is creation.
She keeps talking about demigod. She called herself a demigod today. Yes, she did.
And I explained that to him, and he said, well, that makes sense. That makes more sense than other things. So he seems to agree, or so I think. Yeah. I don't want to force feed you words, babe.
I know.
But so he knows that some things he's...
Just if you want to know, a demigod is a mythological figure who is part human and part divine. So Tity is a demigod, she says. I don't think so. Crazy.
He's done are inappropriate.
Wait, terms can also be used to describe someone who has extraordinary talents or abilities. What is your talent, ma'am? I have yet to see you have a talent.
Do you continue to do these things? And also, too, in your work, you know that some things, you know the difference between right and wrong, but sometimes things are funny, too. And, you know, you say things that you may be joking about and stuff, but you're a lovable person, and you choose to love over hate. And that's wonderful about you. You're very open and open-minded. And I guess I'll let him lead into the next topic, because that's all him. So.
Okay. And we're going on about weed.
Yeah, marijuana, medicinal marijuana usage.
I have.
And him being exposed to it.
I have dabbled in it in the past because it helps me sleep with the discomfort I have with my back pain and nerve damage I have in my leg. And so I've dabbled in it to help me relieve so I can actually sleep at night. But other than that,
why is she making him tell the world that he's dabbled in smoking weed? You know he has a job, Tity. Are you trying to get him fired? I don't get it. You self-sabotage over and over. Makes no sense.
It's the only time I actually use it, and it helps.
It's not that it's inappropriate, and it may not be okay for your work, but you need to be honest if you're also partaking in a vice. And so I just want people to recognize that it's not something that is persistent, but he is exposed to it, through the smoke and everything. And if anybody wants to tamper with that, I mean, I suppose, not that I would like them to. He seems to be all right with his work, but if it's got adjusted in a different way.
Are you trying to get him fired? Do y'all hear what she's saying? Like, what? Why? Why would you make him do that? That was so stupid. It's like she wants it. Okay, if you do not know, if this is your first time hearing about Tity, an important part of her story to know is that she basically came on the internet willingly homeless, living out of her RAV4. So it's like, is that what you want, Tity? Do you just want to lose everything because you do everything possible that makes you lose everything, including your own children? It's like you like it. It's weird. Yeah, rest in peace to the RAV4.
And he gets, a different means of affording for himself, then he won't have to work like that. If
I could have my back healed with no pain and I could go back to the way I used to be, I would choose it over anything else, except you. I couldn't do that over you.
Y'all, we gotta watch that in regular speed. This poor guy. So he's got horrible back pain. Horrible.
I used to be. I would
affording for himself, then he won't have to work like that. If I could have my back healed with no pain and I could go back to the way I used to be, I would choose it over anything else, except you.
Except you.
Do that over you.
That really hit her heart.
Yes, I do choose you too, but we both put God ahead of everything else. We've talked about this. And God's will is our will.
Yes.
So I cannot denounce that. And I explained to him, he cannot say he's Catholic because he's not, but he does believe
in a higher power.
In a higher power. So it is what it is. And I will help him through this transition of being truthful and being honest fully, because these things are humiliating. Yes. But haven't we all done them? Yes. Didn't we meet on a dating app? Yeah. Isn't that egotistical and selfish? Technically, kind of, yeah. But in this day and age, everything is toxic. Everything is a sin. Everything is, denouncing God, is idolizing something else instead of God. Why do you think I showed you all my little trinkets and toys that he's helped me get for a few pennies here and there? I'm not here to disclose a certain way of life. I'm just saying, coexisting is better than anything else, and I would rather be honest and truthful about things than anything.
Yeah.
And that's how our relationship works. And I told him if he cannot be honest with our neighbors, which is everyone, then
it was probably that booty call app.
That means we cannot be together, because that denounces my perception of God. So, and the universe and the extraterrestrials and the beings that read our minds that I talk about and all of that. Because
the extraterrestrials, she's been really on this alien kick.
He's open-minded. He believes in that kind of stuff too. So what's the problem? He's a very wonderful soul.
Yes, Melanie, I'm gonna play.
Taken advantage of. And
I'm gonna play that after this one.
I feel as though, in my opinion, and this has nothing to do with Robert's opinion. This has absolutely nothing to do with Robert's opinion personally. I believe that his work takes advantage of him.
See, what you want this man fired? She wants him to lose his job. Why else would you be saying this shit? You're already starting problems with his mother. Your mom called the psychiatrist on you. I don't know, Tity, you might not want to be here. I don't know if you should be on YouTube. You were doing really good. She was away for about a year and a half. I really don't think I don't know. It's just going to get worse. The spiral will continue. If he loses his job, he can sit at home with her all day. That's awful. I guess. I don't think that would work out well. But then again, maybe she can't be left alone. Maybe she needs a babysitter.
The truth. He has back pain. He is sitting constantly with no relief. It's causing more back pain. So I just feel as though if they could adjust that somehow, if God could adjust it to where his back pain would be less painful and severe, and even if it were to be a different job, maybe it would be to be with me, if I could finance us, I don't know. Whatever God brings.
That's
Whatever the universe brings.
interesting, Purple Rain. That's interesting. I didn't know that. BC is her ex-husband, the father to TLC, her daughter. That's scary. I'm telling you. I don't know if you heard earlier, but I pray to God that she is not pregnant. She needs to have her tubes tied. This woman should not be having children.
Whatever reality brings,
I said it.
Whatever we see as tangible, that this person is here in front of me, and
She
comforts
killed
me.
puppies.
This is my gift from God. You in the flesh. I told him, you're so perfect. And I told him, I said, I feel like I manifested you. You are absolutely perfect. With your cute little face.
Twice.
And your smile so cute. And your eyes are so beautiful. And your hair is so crazy. And I love it. And I love you. I just love everything about him.
And my hair has never started curling until I met you.
I wonder why.
That's true. It's always been smooth.
It's
slick.
beautiful. I love it. It's so silly. It's like sometimes it'll stick straight up and like, you're wild. I love you. And sometimes we go out and he won't brush his hair. He's like, it's my day off. Why should I look good? I said, babe, people are going to judge. Come on. They're going to see us. They're going to snap photos. There are the paparazzi, even if it is this level.
Ain't
Whatever.
nobody out there paparazziing you. Somebody called TMZ Tity.
What you call it. I love you. Thank you for being open and honest and confessing that for me, because people don't recognize what I'm trying to convey. And I needed an example. And if there's anything else you'd like to say, something maybe about a deer.
You hear this? Okay. This is the part I wanted to get to. This is so sad. Okay. Also, if you don't know, Tity comes with a trigger warning. So anytime that I talk about Leticia, please be prepared for her to say some really disturbing shit. Okay, so she's like, is there anything else you want to share, Robert? Like maybe something about a deer? Like bringing up this obvious traumatic thing that he had to go through.
Something maybe about a... And if there's anything else you'd like to say, something maybe about a deer, I would appreciate it.
So this was more of a mercy killing, I guess you could say. But there's a guy that bush hogs for my dad, his back field, and I went to go see him one day, and he told me that they saw a baby deer in the back. So I went to go see if it was still back there where he had left a bunch of tall grass. And when I got back there, he didn't miss the deer. He actually nicked its legs, all four of them. And I felt horrible to see that, because that deer had been out there for 8 hours since he had done that and was still kicking and living, and Mama was nowhere to be seen because she knew that there's nothing she could do for that little guy.
Can you look at the camera when you say it?
I'm sorry.
I need you to pay attention to why we're doing this. I need you.
She's making him look at the camera. He's already upset at having to even say this story. What is wrong with you? That's what you say all the time, Leticia. Are you okay? Are you okay? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Because I don't think you're okay.
I'm just keeping my tears back because you know how emotional it is.
I know, but I need you to disclose that because I know this is real.
And so I had to be the one to put the deer down, the baby deer. And when I took him to the backfield of my dad's property, and when I got ready to put that little deer down, he looked directly at me, and it's like he knew.
Oh, it's oh. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know.
Why would you make him talk about that?
Thank you.
It's so
I appreciate
fucked.
you more than you could ever understand. You
So
just have no
fucked.
idea. You have no freaking idea. I love you so much. I would sacrifice myself, and you just proved to me that you would sacrifice yourself.
Alma.
I just hate doing that to little animals. I can't stand that.
Neither do I. But it is out of mercy. It is out of mercy. You didn't hurt that thing because he was already hurt. He was dying.
Yes.
And if you wouldn't have taken it, it would have continued to linger and scream to the universe, and still, yeah, you gave it
I know,
passing through
Alma.
to the other life. And when I was telling people about spirits and all of that, and how they're always around us, and how your grandfather's always with you, and how he's protecting you, and always so proud of you because you're such a good boy, and I say good boy, I just mean like he's a good guy. He's a wonderful man. And he takes
Obviously, his grandfather is a sore spot for him. I can tell just by his reaction to her saying that, like that, bringing up his grandfather really made him emotional after he had to tell this story. You're such a piece of shit, Tity. My God.
the brunt of all my shit and still manages to hold his head up high. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I really freaking don't. I'm astonished at this man. And I'm like, God gave him to me.
Yes, she
because
did
I
this
chose to
live.
refrain from
Yes.
fornicating, But I even told him, honestly, about approximately a month before, I self-sabotaged. About a month and a half or so before.
Yeah,
I met him.
she just admitted it. I got fucking called that shit. You just said it right there. You self-sabotage. It's so bad in every situation possible. It's bizarre.
Fornicated with a man in the back seat of a vehicle, my mother's vehicle. Oh, she was horrified, and she was disgusted with me again.
Poor Robert.
And I confessed that to him recently. It wasn't something I told him right away, but it ate away at me.
Right.
And I couldn't
Yeah,
not tell him the
Lorraine.
truth. So like,
He had just got home from
it's
work.
just better to be open and honest, especially in any relationship if you want it to work. And we're looking
I hope
forward
not whims.
to our marriage, even if we just get some small, like just a sermon in front of the camera, even just to do it for everyone, to do it so that they can witness.
Oh my God. So she like really wants to make sure they're married. Because at first I was thinking she's going to self-sabotage and not end up marrying this guy. But it feels like she's really trying to push this marriage. They got engaged on Christmas Eve. And the other day, Robert deleted his entire Facebook. It's gone. And she made him do that pretty much. She made him like delete it in a way of showing that, he didn't need anybody else but her. Yeah, he needs to run. Dreamer might like her. I don't know. Oh, could you imagine them having a conversation?
Just do a nice little ceremony. But I would like that.
Yeah, isolation.
It would be
Exactly.
nice for our neighbors and our friends.
She wants to isolate
and our
him.
family to see and witness firsthand that.
And she's already doing it because after this, I'm going to play what happened last night with his mom because his mom was pissed. And she had every right. She's pissed.
This is our lives progressing now.
Yeah,
But
Angel.
yes, we are
Angel.
fornicating before marriage, and that does hurt me psychologically. It does. But at the same time, I know that I have to cope with these weird traumas that I have to endure every day. Robert knows. So it's I hate to say it, but we're all adults, right? Hopefully there's no children here, thank God. But orgasms as an adult help relieve stress, and it helps me. It's beneficial for me, and it's beneficial for you. But I know that I pushed myself on you, didn't I? When it was my birthday.
Oh yeah, a little.
I did. I pushed myself onto you. And I had to apologize for that because we had been dating for 2 months, talking for 2 months, and like technically it was all dating. Yes. And I told him it was my birthday. I made a joke of it. I started it. I know that for a fact. I did it. And then approximately a month after that, he told me that I could stay, never leave. And I chose to because his home was more comfortable and inviting, welcoming than my mother's. So
Right. Move
that's why I
to.
chose to follow him,
Weird.
because there was no room at my mother's. And technically I wasn't supposed to be there. So I didn't want her getting in trouble either, and her assistance taken. Because although my family likes to push things under the rug or in the shadows, I'm not that type of person. I'll tell you to your face, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I've been making mistakes. Forgive me. I never meant to take advantage of anybody in this life. And you know this.
Can you imagine?
No one.
You got to be a special kind of something to be able to put up with that every single day. Like, can you imagine getting off of a long day of work, coming home, and knowing you're going to have to, like, have a cuddle cry sesh at least 3 times? Yeah, she is manipulating the fuck out of him. It's very sad. And if y'all didn't hear it earlier, I'm not saying this like as a diss. I think Robert is kind of like a slow adult, and I feel like she's taking advantage of somebody that's vulnerable. Yeah, Jamie.
I tell him all the time. His last name is Prince. He's my Prince Charming. He's my dream come true.
Birthday, yeah.
I can't believe I found a prince. We were dating for how long before how many months before I asked you what your last name was?
I don't know. She might have Wild
It
Bird.
was a while, like 5 months before I realized that he was a prince. And then my mother was doing research about our bloodline and said that we stem from royalty, my mother and everything. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's neat. I do know that we have royalty on my father's side because of the Spaniard and coming over. So I know that there's royalty. And then when he was a prince, it was just like, you have no idea what an odd synchronicity, coincidence that was to make me so happy, to fulfill my life story, to give me the perfect ending, hopefully. I mean, God willing, right?
I've always looked for my princess.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I cannot. Yeah, my mom gave me a little glass house. It does remind me, like, I'm wondering if Gypsy is like this behind closed doors. Gypsy is just better at hiding her inner little kitty.
Avocado. Thanks. Thanks for doing this. Seriously, I know it sounds ridiculous, and you may think that, oh yeah, maybe
I think yeah, I do too. Look, I really do feel bad for Robert. Hashtag run, Robert, run. But yeah, I think he might have some disabilities. Sad. But his mom is about to tell Leticia off in a minute, but you know, Robert's going to take her side.
Maybe it's for the better, you know? Let them. If they want to, let it be for the better. Let's just follow the light, not the darkness. I don't want you to be cooped up in the dark anymore. If I could take care of you and give you the world, I would.
I know, baby. I know.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for being here for me, and thank you for loving a whore. Thank you.
A whore in my eyes. No.
Thanks, babe.
A whore. You know, Tity was a professional cuddler. True story.
And here I thought having a tiny little body was going to bring me something good, and I didn't. It brought me violent individuals that forced themselves onto me. And then I'm all chunky, and I meet him, and he doesn't see that. He sees me, and he sees those photos from the past and the videos from the past, and sure, it's arousing to him, but he's also aroused. It's me. It's because
Oh
it's
my.
me. And because I still do those things, even if I look chunky, but to him,
Oh my.
he said I'm 1 in 8 billion. We had a fight one time because he said that I was a 7 out of 10, and it fucking ate at me for months. And then I flipped the fuck out on him one day and was like, I'm gonna fucking let you think I'm a 7 out of goddamn 10, and you're gonna tell me that shit? So here's eating away at me, thinking that like, oh my God, he really believes that. And I was like, oh no, I meant your perception of me. And he's like, oh, well then.
Yeah, on
out of 10,
bootycall.com.
You don't have a number.
Aw, babe.
You don't.
You're so sweet. He tells me that all the time too. He does. He's so full of it. He's a sweet talker. He really is. And he's so sweet. It is actually how he is.
Truth to you. Yes.
You're just so pure. I love you so much. And he's so forgetful. I snap at him for other things. He gave soup to a little girl he was being nice. But I told him, I said, you already drank from that soup. You contaminated that soup with your spoon. You were sick last week. You could have hurt that little girl. And all he was doing was being nice. He means well all of the time. And he does things he doesn't mean to. He's not paying attention because I tell him he's not actually hypervigilant.
I'm just being nice.
Yeah. He's considerate. He's thoughtful.
Be nice unto others how you would like to be treated.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
So
I told him, he's like, I'm not the smartest man. I was like,
And
you're
I know
a
I'm
fucking
not.
genius. Like, he does all these things all over the house and stuff and outside, things I can't do. He can lift things I can't. He completes me.
that don't make me the smart person, no.
You are, though. I still think you are. I think deep down that you do solve puzzles
Thank
well.
you, Alma.
love
Yeah,
puzzles, you love
hit the
games.
thumbs up. Yeah, if y'all can hit that thumbs up, I'd
For being an
appreciate it.
intricate piece to my puzzle. Integral piece to my puzzle. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words sometimes. When I look at him,
No, she never
see
shuts
the
up.
stars. I see.
You drift off into the emptiness in here.
Yep. He allows me the opportunity to relax. He gives me that freedom. Rocket gives me that comfort too. My mom sometimes does, but we bump heads all the time. But this Scorpio, he's nice. He was born the year of the dragon. He's my dragon. Hoarding that gold. I love him.
If I was hoarding gold, yeah, sure.
I love you. Thank you, everybody. I think we're gonna have some free time tonight without the videos and everything. But I just
All
wanted
right,
to do
that
something
doesn't happen.
that I felt was important, for our life story and for the future of humankind. I jest, or do I? I love you. Thank you.
Love you.
Okay, so I'm going to play, before I play the mom, hold on. I have to play this. So this was, she's been live so many times, like it's hard to keep up. 2 days ago.
It is that's Gigi and stuff and all of that. It was so much fun. Oh, you know it, Anita. That's nice. I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. This is the bathroom I'm in. At least it's better than being homeless. Let's see. Let's just do my hair. Okay. At least it's better than being homeless. Anything is better than being homeless, right? I mean, come on now. Come on. Even a shelter. But I've been to some shelters, and that's scary as fuck because they let people steal from each other and stuff. I was scared. And then that reminds me, I was going to tell you guys a story about right now.
All right. Get ready for her story.
I was in the shower. It's me. I was going to tell you guys a story about right now. I was in the shower and I had said the waffle stomping. Okay. I was in jail and I was in jail for a couple of weeks and oh my goodness, I'd been there, I don't know how long, and I was in a cell with another lady, and it made me so nervous because I was around another individual the whole time. I was scared. I don't know if I'd talked to my mom much or anything. So I'm sitting there in the cell, and I'm supposed to get out to shower at this point. I didn't realize that I needed to defecate until I got to the shower area. I'm so scared, don't know why I'm technically in jail, really, why I'm being looked at as the monster. I ended up taking a huge Duke in the shower and like waffle stomped it down the drain. And I told my fiance that story while I was in the shower because I urinated in the shower. And I used disinfectants to make sure that it's all clean. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So if you ever hear about the waffle stomp, we know what that means. And she said she told her fiance that story while they were in the shower. What the fuck? Oh, sorry, BB. You're nasty, Tity. You're nasty. Ugh. Gross. So yeah, there's just another little glimpse. Let me get my other clip here. Did I not save that link? Hold on, I may have to actually go find it. Oh, no, here it is. So last night, you know, Tity's been live 100 million times. And, you know, Robert's mom started hearing some stuff. And if I have time after this, I want to read a couple of documents from when she was in jail. Okay, like Tity was spreading, sorry if you're eating, her feces and other things all over the walls, like lots of nasty incidents like that. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there for this clip. Well, maybe not, because I bet Robert's mom saw that too. So here we go.
Yeah. Well, I trust her. She's still right here.
40 years old. Grow up and let that shit go. Throw it away. If your mama's giving you issues, tell her to go away. Don't call her no more. Don't pick up the phone. Somebody's giving you issues? Fuck it. Walk away. Don't post crap like that online anymore. You're in a relationship with my son, and that's embarrassing.
You hear her?
Extremely embarrassing.
You're in a relationship with my son, and that's embarrassing. You tell her, Robert's mom. Don't put up with this shit. It's not okay.
If you've got issues, go to the damn doctor again and get some pills. But don't get pregnant.
You hear her? Don't get pregnant.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we're hearing you.
She's not answering me, and I'm talking to her. No different than I talk to you.
You're disrespecting me, and there's a choice. I'm making the choice not to engage with you because you are so highly unstable. You don't understand.
I'm pissed off. This is what pissed off sounds like, girl. No.
Because you're jumping to conclusions because you don't know the full picture because you didn't know me from the get-go.
I've seen a lot of you on videos. I've seen the court records. I've seen the
She said, I've seen the court records. You didn't like that, did you, Tity? Those court records don't look so good.
Documents that were filed. I've seen them all, Leticia. I know exactly who you are. When I watched that
Leticia.
video of you in his kitchen from 2 days ago, I know exactly who you are. I'm way the hell older than you, girl. Been there, done that. I know who you are. And all I ask of you is to either get help if you think you need it. According to that video, to me, you do. If you don't need help, you need to quit doing social media and walk away. And you start a nice, clean life with my son. If you can't do that, me and you are going to have a problem.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry that.
He's the only one I care about right now.
Okay, so I'm sorry that you live in the shadows and you're not even able to tell your own daughter that you smoke medicinal marijuana or anything. I'm sorry, but that's the point here. You're disrespecting me. You called him, you woke him up out of his slumber while he was trying to get sleep for work. You woke him up to tell him to leave me, to tell him to get a prenup for me, and you want him to leave me. So because of the videos that you've seen, I'm sorry for how you feel and what your perception is, but it isn't accurate. It is completely irrational, inaccurate. If you can't see me for the person that I am in front of you, and you presume that these records are factual.
You're the person that you present to me over here with that big smile from ear to ear, and then you're that person that I saw in that video.
Have I ever disrespected you to your face?
You hear that?
Have I ever disrespected?
She said, like, you're that person when you come over here and you smile ear to ear, and then you're that person in that video. Oh.
Did you to your face? So you're saying because of my record, you cannot let your son be with me?
I can't stop my son from doing whatever he wants to do. He's well over 21.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I'll tell you what, you're going to involve yourself in my family. I'm going to keep an eye on you. You bet I will.
You called and you attempted to record the phone call to try to incriminate me in some way. And that's why I film. That is exactly why I film. Because you don't. So you're saying that I never disrespected you to your face. Yet you're saying that these records are out there, these videos are out there, and you're worried that I might hurt your son or hurt your ex-husband, his dad. And you're saying that because of your perception, you're not around all the time. I am trying to show people what I do every day through the videos. If you haven't watched all of them in their entirety, what am I to tell you? I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you have a very closed-minded perception. I thought that you were much more open-minded than that. I didn't realize that you were going to degrade me or misinterpret our friendship. I didn't realize that you were going to treat me like an animal, that you were going to treat me like some criminal, which I am not.
You don't come clean with everything. Yeah.
I don't? What did I not come clean with? I've told you about my prior children. You asked me and I gave you the answers. And then you turned around. And I had specifically told you. So now you and your daughter and now everyone you said knows. What's the problem? What am I doing? What have I done to Robert? Has he come crying to you? Has he told you I've broken his heart?
We don't want you hurt.
And she's not hurting me. She's not done anything to hurt me.
Why are you posting videos like that? Because she looks stupid in them. It's embarrassing to me.
It's embarrassing to you. As an extension, then I'm sorry, then you're just going to have to detach from my life. I'm not going to leave Robert over your words. If it's Robert's choice to separate from me, then that's his choice. But you don't need to talk down to me, presuming that you are superior to me.
You only get the talk you deserve.
Hey, Sammy.
I'm sorry, what? I have never disrespected you. I've always been nothing but kosher. Nothing but kind. Nothing but empathetic to you. This is the first time I've ever spoken up to you in an aggressive tone, ever. How dare you call and wake him up out of his slumber when he has to work because you're selfish and you have your own thoughts and your own perception on our relationship. You don't know everything in its entirety. I don't know what to tell you. And honestly, since you've disrespected me so much, I understand we are no longer friends. We are no longer acquaintances. We are no longer family. You have made that. You have drawn that barrier. So expect to understand that in the future. You have drawn a line.
Now you're going to hide so nobody can see who you really are?
No, not at all. I'm filming right now. You wanted to record me, and I'm filming at this very moment. Live. Well, you wanted to cause this war or battle.
I didn't see you Band-Aids of memory. It's been quite a long time. I hope you're doing well. And then I saw Injustice slide up in here. Welcome to the shit show.
All right, please do. Please attempt to. You're the one accosting someone with post-traumatic stress disorder. You're the one assaulting a disabled citizen right now, accosting me, berating me over things that you don't know, and inaccuracies, partial videos that were sent to you by outside sources to see how you would judge me, and you judged me poorly. You don't know me personally. I went to Catholic schools. I've discussed all of my life. Him into a state of security to try to why would I need a prenup if I end up making money over the things that I do, the career I end up getting? Then why would is that what you presume that I was doing?
She said by stealing other people's dogs and puppy milling them out. Because I don't know, I didn't know you were running a puppy mill, Tity. I knew you were breeding dogs, but that's a new one. I believe it. She was talking about how one of her dog's heads was cut off. I don't know. Did she do that? The puppy milling? Probably. The stuff with the dogs is disturbing. She has many stories.
If that's the information that you received. Oh, is it proof? Is it? Oh, obvious proof. Were you physically there? Did you witness it?
Hey, Mercy Me.
Listen to you. I will pray for you, woman. I will pray for you. Please get some rest. You need rest. You sound delusional. Have a good night. Good night, woman. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine kingdom, thine power, and thine glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. And thank you for drawing that out. I needed that to be exposed. Even the people that lied to my face tried to sit there and make it out to be like, oh yeah.
We're watching a girl on YouTube. Her channel name is Love Notes for TLC. It's kind of a long story.
We accept you fully. We talk about Jesus. We're Christian. They now judge me based upon the records they found online and the videos. I'm not going to get stressed over it. I'm going to leave this in God's hands. I'm going to leave this in God's hands. If she wants to sue me for this, I literally finally videoed someone assaulting me. And it had to be my mother-in-law.
Assaulting her.
I'm please. I don't need extra stress. I was even up. I've only had 3 hours of sleep since the last night. And then I was up finishing the laundry because I had forgotten to put it in the dryer. And Robert had reminded me, oh, we forgot the laundry. So there I was. He was asleep. For an hour he had been asleep. And then she called for selfish reasons because she presumes that her son is in danger. Don't you think he would have reached out? He's a sensible man. Would you have reached out to your mother if I would have been endangering you, Robert?
Yes.
That's my point exactly. And he can't be caught on video right now because he's nude. He was sleeping. He was resting. And his own mother took it upon him to accost him, berate him, try to destroy his mind and concept of me because of all these things. And I warned him, please, please. And I told him she was unwell. I knew when she was upset. I knew when she called in that moment, she was furious. Didn't I say that right before you answered? I did. I know these things before they happen sometimes. I warned him from the very beginning. I knew his mother was accepting of me at first. I thought everything was fine and all right. But the more I got to know her, the more I realized she thought I was abusing him. When I would confront him about things as a joke, she thought I was talking down to him. What did she say? The word that she used? That I was belittling you.
Yeah, because you are.
Did you really think that I was, though?
No.
I only made a couple comments, and she said that in her home that's not appropriate. And I was like, what? I didn't even talk about anything that was to the point of being harassing. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here or finish my laundry, actually. And Robert, go to bed, please. I don't know what to tell you. I want to record your response. I don't know what to say. I'm frightened for our relationship now, because now your family hates me, and even your father might say,
and you're not hurting me, so I've nothing to worry about with you. You're not hurting me.
I've tried to explain to people face to face. And I even told her, I was honest about the kids. She asked.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me about her kids. And I thought we were relating. She didn't hear anything I said. And even the times where she repeated herself over and over again. Why is everyone always harassing me? Babe, I know that they're trying to pull out the people that are closed-minded. I get that. You see someone, you judge it by its cover, you're out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sorry, but your mother failed. She's not going to do well. I'm sorry. We talked about this, even in private. I explained this in detail. Your mother failed. Your sister failed. That family failed. I warned you. I warned you she was on the verge of a mental breakdown. I warned you. And I told you that even at the time when I had sensed all this aggression and everything like that, I was trying to convey a point. And she took it out of context. Everyone takes it and morphs it. And then she was saying something about, if I hate my mother that much, then don't talk to her if it makes me feel that way. I just got off the phone with my mother. I'm going to hang out with my mom. I don't know what to say. I love my mom. She knows how I talk back sometimes because I have PTSD. Apparently his mother, even though she smokes medicinal marijuana herself and is unable to confront her other child and tell her the truth, I don't know what to say. I'm open and honest, and she wanted to battle, and here's the battle. God will win. God will take care of this, not me. Out of my hands. I give it to God. I give it to Jesus. The blood of Christ. Anyway, babe, I won't give you a kiss, but I'm going to continue with my laundry, and I'm just going to continue to film because I'm sorry. Now I have to work. Why do I have to work? I don't get it. We were resting. I was doing laundry. I have to work now. I have to share everyone and my feelings and how I feel. How distorted this is. It's not fair. I know I should let it go. Like she said, let it go. Let it go. The fact she's not going to be part of our lives. It's not fair. It's disturbed. It's depraved. I know. I love you. I'm sorry. When we got together, I
She's exhausting.
I'm sorry. But you see me, right?
I see you for you, yes.
Still hurts. It still hurts. It still hurts. I can't even keep defending myself over and over again to people that thought that even she was saying she loved me. She's a hypocrite. She's like, she's a liar. And everybody's like, oh, multiple personalities. It's not multiple personalities. I'm trying to show them every second of the day.
I know, baby. I know.
These people are insane. I love you. It's so painful to see people suffer. Like, she's suffering. I can't help her.
I know. It's going to be okay. It'll be okay.
I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A Netflix documentary.
Shit.
Shit.
She's gonna sue me.
The life and times of Tity.
Fucking disabled person. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with that one. I love you, babe. I'm gonna finish up the laundry real quick and try to sleep. No, just lay down. You have work. You have work.
Sam, they're so bad.
No, it's your mother's evil. Your fucking mother's evil. Who does that? I told him, I warned him about the crap that she was doing and then hiding things and stuff and lying about stuff. Whatever.
Now she's
Not my
gonna.
fault. It is what it is. Don't lie to me.
Now she's gonna start talking shit on the mom.
You don't sit there and accept me for who I am at first and then turn around because you heard a rumor, because you saw some documents. Tell me that I'm not worth your time, that I'm not valuable to you anymore. I don't understand. Then fine. Ditto. You're not worth my time. That's why I told her. I didn't want to argue. And then she was like, oh, and then she told me immediately, shut up. She said immediately, just shut up. That's why I just went ahead and recorded tonight.
Oh my God.
It hurts. I don't care. It's experiencing it for the first time, right? Even though it's kind of feels repetitious, right? It's not the same. And I'm working. I don't want to work right now. I don't want to show you my life and
Then
everything
don't.
like that. She's like,
Then
you're embarrassing
don't.
me. Okay, I'm sorry. Who is embarrassing who? I'm sorry. And I hate to pinpoint people's flaws. I hate to boil it down to people's exact issues, right? Because we know me. I can pinpoint some things, right? And I don't mean to. And I've talked to Robert about these things openly and honestly.
Robert is her fiance.
But these people do not recognize when they are suffering. I know that she is not going to be able to open her heart again to me, regardless of how I try. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit about this woman. This woman has dreadlocks down to here, where the hair
Now
is
she's
kind of like
okay.
pulled up because she doesn't.
Now she starts talking shit on the mom right here, talking about her dreadlocks.
Regardless of how I try. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit about this woman. This woman has dreadlocks down to here, where the hair is kind of like pulled up because she doesn't dreadlock it all the time. And then she has neuropathy. So she has a lot of large veins in her feet, and she stumps her feet a lot. And I don't mean to talk about people. She's always talking about how she's overweight and she's paper thin. She's very small. She's like 100 pounds, and she's always dieting. And I don't know if she's obsessed with her.
Hold on, I gotta read that comment. I was married to an unmedicated schizophrenic for 4.5 years, and let me tell you, this one is as bad as he was. There's a guy on here. No offense if he hears this, I don't know. His name is Jack Star, and he is like out of his mind. Like talking to him, he's in a whole different world. I can't imagine being married to one. I don't think I could do it. I wouldn't last.
Her looks or something, or what's going on. I'll be honest about this entire situation. I was very disgruntled when I met his family too, because of a few of the things that I had saw and witnessed that were unusual to me. And I know I like to break things down in psychology and all of that, but I did notice that she was giving advice to the 14-year-old about how to talk to boys, how to flirt with boys, how to get a boy attracted to her. She's an adopted 14-year-old granddaughter. Just saying.
Why are you putting, again, self-sabotaging? Nobody needs to know any of this, and you're turning it into something it probably wasn't. You're making it sound weird when it probably wasn't, because you're weird. Let's hit it.
You don't talk to little 14-year-old girls like that. I don't care what people say. If she wants to kick me out of this house and Robert wants to let it happen, then it'll happen. I will go back with my mom and something else will go on. It's not the end of the world. I know that God will bless me. God will send me to where I need to go, right? So if this woman is suffering, I was sent to her life to wake her the fuck up. She is so conceited. One day I told her that she would look nice in her dress. I said, oh, you look so nice in that. And she said, and she wiggled her butt and she said, oh yeah, and I saw all the guys looking while I was at the grocery store. They couldn't help but look. And she wiggled her butt. And I was like, you go, girl. Sure. Why? Sure. Why was I going to be offended? Sure. It was her mind. It was her reality. I wasn't going to say anything. The same thing with the dreadlocks. The same thing with, because when you do the dreadlocks, you're not tending to yourself daily. And that's just how it is. And I understand the way she lives. I get it. Very like a minimalist. I got that. I thought she had a healthy vibe at first. And then slowly I realized, the more I got to know and the more that the children started relaying stories about her, is that she is very disgruntled. She's got a lot of prior issues because she never found love. So now she presumes that all men are evil. That's in her mind, except for her sons, except for those, you know. And that's unfortunate. It happens to women when they've not had the proper love and affection. I have to finish these clothes. Robert is still up now. Thank you, Mom. Thanks.
Jesus,
you know. And she let me
Sammy.
call her mom.
Really, Sammy, that's crazy. My good friend's hubby's sister was murdered by her schizophrenic who ended up murdering her, and they have to go fight to keep him behind bars every 4 to 6 years. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you gotta watch out. I mean, mental illness. That's why, like, Tity is very trigger warning because she puts her business out here and she's mentally ill, but she doesn't think she is. She doesn't think she's mentally ill. She thinks the meds make her worse. Now, if I don't know if that's true or not because I've never seen her medicated.
The first day I met her, I embraced her, and I said, well, what would you like me to call you? And she said to the other woman, the woman, I say, sister-in-law to me, apparently, something like that, right? She says, well, what do you call me, sister-in-law? And she said, well, I call you Mom. And she said, well, there you go, just call me Mom. So I thought she was welcoming and inviting. Apparently she's not. So whatever happens at this point, I do apologize to everyone in advance. I do not like getting talked to like that. We all know I didn't attack her first. We know this. We know I was up just a while ago and with Robert. And just because I didn't film during the time that we were slowly trying to fall asleep this last hour, doesn't mean I was doing anything. I was laying right next to him. So when this all happened, I'm in here, I hear his phone go off, and I notice this is Mother, and I'm like,
that's crazy. My cousin had a psychotic break and bludgeoned my uncle to death, was found incompetent at least twice mentally. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. That's crazy. Wow. I'm telling you, that's why, like, Tity has killed animals, but I would not be surprised if she kills someone, and I hope it's not you, Robert. I hope it's not you, buddy.
I can't not tell the truth. I'm sorry. She did it. That's why it was. She wanted to record me. Here we go. I don't know what to do. And if the cops aren't helping me, then what the fuck? And if you're not going to change it immediately, then I don't know what the fuck. So I'm like, okay, great. What a game. This is fun. I'll just keep praying to God. You know, I'm trying to not get frustrated. I'm trying to just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But if she ends up calling all these people and doing all these things and showing up, and Robert has to deal with it more, that's going to stress him out. That's what I was worried about. That's why I told him, are you sure you want to get with me? I asked you over and over again. Yeah. And you continue to say yes. And then when I continued to ask him about these videos and told him that I wanted to display my truth finally, he was accepting of it. Then he willingly came on camera with me, to help everyone understand.
No, he did it.
Thank you.
He did it to appease you. He did it to make you happy because that's what you wanted him to do. I knew you would put him on camera as soon as you got the chance. You're sick.
Fucking thank you. Fucking thank you. I don't stab people.
No.
I don't hit people.
No.
Do I hit animals?
No.
Out of a reflex, yes. Let's not lie. I do reflex hit, okay? But out of a reflex, yes. Stab people? No. Thank you. Fucking thank you. I don't stab people.
No.
I don't hit people.
No.
Do I hit animals?
No.
Out of a reflex, yes. Let's not lie. I do reflex hit, okay? But
see, Robert is just a yes man. He just yes everything, or you know, whatever the answer is supposed to be is what he will say. And if he does it, you better fall in line, Robert. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go.
But do you see me hurting anyone?
No.
Do you see me yelling at anyone?
No.
Aside from the corporations, when I call and complain about products. This is true. You've seen me yell.
And then just at
yes,
the camera.
and at the camera. So what she saw was just a fragment, just a fragment of what really goes on. And that's why I wanted to film us together. So people realize you love me for me. And I'm sorry your family hates me. It's like Romeo and Juliet, right? Well, not really. My family loves you. But I don't know what to say.
Hold on. My sister-in-law offed her mother and grandmother, and she would act like Tity, and she was spoiled rotten like Gypsy. Oh my. Does that mean she offed your mother-in-law? That's fucking nuts. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say. Y'all got some crazy stories. They're very interesting and heartbreaking. All right, let's see. Where is the button? Damn it.
I guess we'll figure this out together. I guess we'll figure it all out together. I need some water. Yep. This was rough. This was rough. And my mom just told me something over the phone. And I don't know really how this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She said, well, you quit doxing people. I said, what's doxing? She said, well, that's when you give out too much information about people. I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, you know, when you give out names and locations of things.
All right, to be quite honest, the rest of this is just her rambling on. So last night, I keep checking to see if she's live, and I noticed, Tity put up all of her old videos. Now, there are some that are missing. Now, these had been taken down like forever ago. So I thought we could just go through some of them, a little throwback. So this is June 19th, 1 year of working out. All right, hold on. Let me go to this. So, she was living out of her car, so she frequented the gyms quite often. Now, hold on. I'm just going to go to her very first video. There's a lot, obviously. All right, hold on. Oh, memory lane, looking at some of these. Jeez. All right, there, we made it to the bottom.
You like a fragment of my story, which is, I guess, a little bit about my weight loss. I've lost 145 pounds now within the last few years, and I just wanted to share with you how I did that. I had gotten to the point where I was over 300 pounds due to a lot of post-traumatic stress, and like this is a little bit of the roundness. You kind of see this was me actually at my heaviest there in about 2018, and I recognized that I just let myself go just substantially. And so I recognized what additives I had been putting into my body, and I had actually come down here looking like this.
Okay, she still carries around these pictures and stuff because she showed all of this today. This is kind of interesting. All right.
That's about 170 pounds. And now I'm actually at about 100 and a little less than 170. So, but as you can see, it's pretty good. But my tips on losing your weight, because I had lost such a substantial amount of weight, is to give yourself patience while you're doing it, because it's not a race. You're not competing against anybody. It's yourself. So if you just take that time to recognize what you're doing to yourself and how the science works behind everything, because fat in itself is expelled through breath. Through, cardio is what I started doing at first after I switched to a pescatarian diet, and then I inevitably switched to a vegan diet. And on a vegan diet, I switched in January 2020. I had lost in 1 year's time 80 pounds, and it was for the first altered consciousness. So I had switched over my diet, and then I had actually started incorporating exercise and doing that. Lost 50 pounds in the gym and gained some muscle during that time, and that's what you see. Incorporate the right fresh fruits and vegetables raw, especially.
Okay, so there you go. Your taste of her first video. Damn it, I hope it doesn't make me scroll again. Nope, it didn't. Haha. All right, let's see.
So I'm working out at this rooftop gym right now, and this little multiracial boy, I'm not trying to be like, speciesist or whatever, or racist in that way. We all know I'm half Mexican and whatnot. So I'm there working out, and I try to be as polite as possible. And I tell him, and I'm wiping down all my stuff with the sanitation wipes. I didn't realize that they were there yesterday, and I finally realized that they were there today. And I told him, I said, hey, did you know that there's sanitation wipes for wiping this stuff down? And you just rubbed your feet all over these, you put them on like the hand weights or whatever, what are they called? The free weights, okay? He was putting his feet, he had taken his sandals off, and he had a pair of white socks on. And of course, he was just so entitled because he rubbed his feet all over it. And when I confronted him when he was leaving, after I saw him put everything up without sanitizing it, I said, did you know the wipes are there? And he turned to me and he was like, yeah, I was about to wipe them down. I was like, okay, yeah, good, because you rubbed your feet everywhere and you were walking around barefoot on the floor, and that's kind of disgusting. And I was just being honest. I mean, that's how we should be. We shouldn't feel like we're degraded by the way that our wording or phrasing is. But he took it so far that he started recording me. And I told him, I said, like, what are you talking about? You're confronting me. You look ridiculous because you're the one that didn't sanitize anything. And when I confronted you, you started recording me. And I was very calm and passive. And I told him I said, this is a pandemic, sir. I said, if we don't go around, he said, this is a public place. I can walk around. I was like, no, that's exactly it. Like, this is a public place and we're supposed to be sharing everything and we're supposed to be sanitizing after ourselves. I said, you didn't wipe down it.
Good God, I can't even listen to the rest of that. But she was called racist because she probably was being racist. And she has a habit of going into these facilities. And of course, it's going to make me scroll again. And just causing problems everywhere she goes. Here's when she had her baby. It's actually quite sad. I don't want to play it. And they came and took her baby. So shortly, I don't know how long after that video that I just played, she became pregnant because she was a cuddler. Where's her cuddler videos? There's so many. Come on now. All right, here we go. Is it not over here? Where's it at? Come on. Where's your cuddle videos, Tity? Are they on your lives? Where are they? Damn it. There's just so many. Let's see. Where are they? Did you take them down? No, yeah, no, you didn't. Thank you for waiting. What is this?
And I'm not a sociopath either, because I actually don't manipulate anybody. My due date is September 4th, exactly 9 months after the incident on December the 4th. Don't be fucking crazy. These ultrasounds are absolutely accurate to prove. And also, why do I care? Why would I give a shit? Wait, two of those men are both fucking, they're both fucking rapists, and I just don't give a shit. I spent stalking Jason. I stalked him for about 20 minutes. That's why I filmed it, and then I deleted it.
So, okay, my point in like the cuddle videos, which I don't know where the fuck they are because there's so many to go through. But so she was cuddling this dude. She doesn't know which one knocked her up. She blamed a guy named Jason and like stalked this man's life, like literally stalked his life. And so a lot of her videos will talk about him, this poor guy. Let's see, this is after they took her baby.
My God. Oh my God. Who is recording me? Oh my God. Are you serious? Like in this day and age with electronics like everywhere? Are you serious? Oh my God. I had no idea.
Why did they
randomly
take,
I could be caught on CCTV.
Why did they take her baby? Because she threatened the baby's life, like repeatedly threatened this baby's life. She swallowed a bunch of pills one day, a bunch of Tylenol PM or something. Yeah, she said awful things about the baby. It's sad. She broke her own water too when she was in jail. Let's see. I think she took some down because there were a lot more than this yesterday, Tity. Where's the one where you were at your mom's house? All right, hold on, guys. We're just gonna search through here and see what we can find. Uh-oh, I pushed a button. Happy Easter. Wait, let's see. There's a gym video, dancing at midnight.
It's April 13th, 2022.
What's going on here?
Full it was when I told him, I said, well, you can check from all my other samples that I haven't been smoking in many months. And he, I don't know, that was so rude. But since I was on nothing but pregnancy Medicaid at that time, they treat you like animals. They honestly do. They just don't care about your children. They don't care about you. They disrespect you in such a way. And then he told me that he was going to have to do a vaginal check. And my ex-husband was in the room at that time too. I said, I don't feel comfortable with that. You're a male doctor. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And he said, well, if I can't see you, no one can. And they, removed me from the clinic, which is technically called firing me. They fired me from the clinic from seeing anybody else there. And I had seen that one gynecologist for a few years. Her name is Thaxton in Hot Springs, Arkansas, through the CHI. So whomever was working 10 years ago or so during that time disrespected me. And also that's illegal they weren't looking at my sexual issues from the past. What I'm saying, that was discrimination. So they removed me from the clinic as opposed to dealing with it, and I tried to write a letter to the medical board, years after and whatever. Well, I don't think I ever wrote that. I tried to contact a lawyer. And since it was 5 years after the incident, because I still have flashbacks of that, I still am traumatized because I wasn't able to get the proper amount of help. They fired me from a clinic at 36 weeks along, placed me and my baby in danger because when I called around to the other clinics, they said that they would not accept somebody that was that far along. So that was my first, being a new mother, first sexual, like harassment, because that doctor should have allowed a female. I said, well, if you let like one of the nurses, I'll let them, but I won't let you look at me. And he was completely offended. And I was like, no, you're a pervert. Like, you're a pervert. No. So I've tried to notify people about this. Do they do anything?
This is another story she tells a lot, is about getting kicked out of that clinic. Here, let's skip to when she's pregnant, like big pregnant. Harassing phone calls. Let's see what that is.
A lot of restrictions, a lot of socialization, heightened anxiety, fears, and
hold on, I got one.
Of doing things, or fear of doing things. So that's what I feel like it's got. This guy, I go through my spoken, thinking about my life, but it's not actually like it is about the question.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm having a lot of
Hold, please. All right, hold on. I forgot I had found this other channel. Let me show you guys some of these clips that are clipping her up. Clip channels that are clipping her up. Where did it go? Where did it go?
I love you. I always want to ask.
I know. There's not much left. I'm just finishing this up, and then I don't have anything else. We already restocked the fridge and stuff, so.
I wanted to do that before I did anything else.
Thanks, babe.
I love you.
I love you. I love you.
And she says, I want some treats from you.
I know. She's bad. Give me kisses.
Angel.
We're gonna make kisses. She's like, oh, but still.
Yeah.
Angel. She ran over to attack. The fuck.
So I snap my fingers to get
Thank you. Thank you for causing this problem. Angel demon. Angel demon. I love you, babe.
I love you, babe. I'm gonna get ready.
People often think that saying God's name out loud like that is saying the Lord's name in vain. Yet, what that actual...
Yes, those are new flowers. Robert brought her some flowers home the other day.
The actual definition of that, like if you look at it, is you are using God's name, Jesus Christ, and you're a hypocrite. You're using that to cover up your sins, saying, oh, oops, I'm covered under the blood of Christ.
They took her baby because she was threatening its life repeatedly online. And, other things. I don't know. Mainly that, though. I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. She threatened that baby's life over and over. She even overdosed. She took a bunch of pain meds, blah, blah, blah. Not pain meds, like Tylenol PM. Because the cops were coming into her hotel room. She was doing drugs while she was pregnant. It was not an ideal situation. And then her first daughter, because her channel name is Love Notes for TLC, and TLC is the initials of her daughter, who I think is about 12 years old now. And she's not allowed to see her, have contact with her, or anything. I believe Leticia signed her rights over because she set her daughter's crib on fire. What else? She did a lot of crazy shit that luckily, I guess YouTube wasn't around for. But there is a video of her being arrested outside of her husband's home after beating on their door.
Makes no sense. You're using God's name in vain because you are saying you're religious, saying you're believing in God, but then you're turning around and judging other people. Yeah. So I try not to say God out loud or Jesus, you know, but when I do, it's calling upon that power. That's what my perception is. I don't care if people think I'm swearing. It's not swearing. I'm saying, God, please come to me. I'm in a high stress situation. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with some of these people. And then Yoga Toes over there, she's a clown. She's just laughing. Are you okay, girl? You having
Yoga
some
Toes.
issues? You can't walk.
What's Yoga Toes? YSL. Yoga Toes. Let's see if we can find that. Yoga Toes. YSL? Is that what it was? What the fuck is Yoga Toes? Oh well.
Bye. All right. So anyway, yeah, right now I tell him, hand me a Tupperware. I need that real quick. And what does he continue to do? He puts on the lettuce and then the tomato. And I was like standing there waiting for the Tupperware. And I turned to him and I was like, I've asked you for these things before. And it's like a repetitive thing. And I cannot continue to like repeat myself and lecture him over the same things. So I snapped on him and I was like, you know what? I asked you for the Tupperware so I could put the fries in it. Why are you continuing to layer on your sandwich when you're going to leave for a minute and come back? These are the types of things that I have to catch because people don't realize I'm stressed. I am stressed beyond all fucking measures and I have to fucking do this. I have to fucking film myself for fuck's sake to get my fucking point across. And I'm like, I'm bitching at my fucking fiance for fucking no fucking reason because of you people. Because you slandered my fucking name. You slathered it all over the fucking internet. And I'm fucking pissed. I can't even fucking eat because one split second that he doesn't pay attention to me, I take it out on him because of you people. That's why I have PTSD. Fuck you people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I don't know why you watch me. You're pieces of shit, most of you talking shit. Fuck off. I hope you fucking unalive yourselves, please. Okay? Bye-bye. Fuck you. That's mental health right there. Fuck you people for not believing me. Fuck you people for all the shit you've done to me. And fuck you. That's the balance of nature. Fuck you. Thanks. Okay, now I feel better for letting it out on you and not my fiance.
A few moments later.
Thank you. Thanks, babe.
I got you.
Did you put anything on here?
On your burger?
Yeah. Has this been warmed up? Or is it cold?
Real quick, yes.
You know how I don't like things cold.
I know. Well,
thank you.
Eat your fries while they're still warm. I'm going to heat up your burger.
Okay, thanks. That's pretty good.
What would you like on your burger?
I would like I think I'd like a little bit of mayonnaise.
I can't.
And a little bit of the brown mustard, please. Did you put pickles on mine?
No, did you want pickles?
Where, Muna?
Babe, that's why I bought more pickles.
Okay.
I didn't think you were going to leave me without fucking pickles. I thought they were our pickles.
Our pickles.
Don't be stingy with the pickles. Thanks, babe.
I got you.
I only want like 2 or 3 anyway. Thank you. Uncle.
Time call.
Babe, I'm sorry I'm bitchy. It's just, you know how it is.
I know.
Yoga toes.
These are actually pretty good. Burgers! Hello, everybody. So I snapped on the last live. It happens. Oopsie. Oopsie. Can I get a napkin, please?
Yes, baby. I'm putting your pickles on now.
Thank you.
Yoga toes.
Mayonnaise, brown mustard.
Yeah. That was calling 911. They're so funny. Thanks,
It's a little
babe.
hot, just FYI.
Thanks, babe. It's better than being cold.
Yes.
Where's my napkin?
I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it. One thing at a time, because it was hot.
Look at her face.
Am I never getting like heard? Like, this is why I snap. I asked for one thing, a napkin. And you were
I was
like,
working on
not
your
one thing. I
burger,
asked for a
because-
million things. Thank you.
Yeah, you did ask
Thanks,
for like
babe.
5 things.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
No way.
I know. I was trying to get to your burger too while it was still hot.
I know.
Oh, Robert. Oh, Robert.
So earlier, I had shown this grinder, and then I went to go open it and take some out like I normally do. And my grinder, the inside popped in. Meow. Meow. Why me? Why? Ugh.
That's how I feel. Ugh.
If I were all alone, those would be the noises that somebody would hear if they were recording just sound out of my house. Just me running around making random noises. Understand? Do you understand? Do do meow 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 meow. Calling the kitty. You're not supposed to eat people food. I already seasoned that. I would give you some. Scusi.
Oh my.
I don't want your butt in my face. That's gross. That is gross. Get away from me. Ew.
You want to watch the Queen?
I guess so. I mean, I don't know what I would watch right now. Like I said, we're probably not going to get monetized for this one. It doesn't matter. I'm just sharing with people what I do to help relax and calm myself down in a fit of
Oh my
rage.
God, I don't think I can take much more of you, Latitty. I'm Latittied out. Latitty the Tyrant. Cooking with Latitty. Latitty's fiance makes an appearance. Oh, that was when he first came on camera. Oh, man. Hold on, I gotta switch my thing. Anyways. I don't think I could take much more Latitty for one day. I think I'm about Latittied out. I'm done, Latitty. Unless you go live, then I'll watch. I can't rewatch it. It's hard. But yeah, y'all definitely should subscribe to her channel so you can keep up with all the, shenanigans going on over there. It's quite entertaining. Who shits in the shower? Latitty. And she stomps it down the drain with her foot. Yeah. I was going to play the video because, she accused... The reason that Latitty went to jail was because she falsified a rape report. She accused the man that got her pregnant, who ended up not even being the baby daddy. She accused him of rape, and it was a false report because she says everybody rapes her. I'm just saying, she does. And that's one of the reasons that she was locked up. Her dookie finger, yeah. Where's my ode to Tity? Let's see. I can play that before I go. There's just so much. You never know what Latity's gonna do, guys. Where is that video? Sorry, I feel off my A game here because I feel like let's see. I went live on Monday, and then I don't remember when I was live before that. And I wasn't able to make it on Morbid's the last time he was live. It's been busy around my parts. Where is that damn video? So I feel like I'm out of the loop on a lot of things. Well, fuck a duck. I can't fucking find it. Found her shit finger and her body cam footage. We watched that last time, I think. Oh, well, I cannot find it. I cannot find it, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to start talking like her. Excusey. That baby talk. I cannot. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you all for being here. Also, if you have not watched the Ruby Frankie documentary thing that they have on Hulu, again, go watch it. It's really good, and we can talk about it and stuff. I want to go through her journal again. It's very disturbing. The whole thing is very sad, very sad. All right, peace out, guys. I appreciate you being here as always. And if I can find my other clip, we will be out of here. I'll see you guys hopefully tonight on Morbid, if he's going live, because I'm guessing he is. All right, peace out, motherfuckers. Thank you for being here. Bye.
A disclaimer that I don't have all that much time today. I got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody. A disclaimer that I don't have all that much time today. I got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody.